increase the value of your business when it comes to selling it by 2 to 3 times if you did one simple thing. Stick around, because I'm going to tell you what that one simple thing is and 3 important points to remember while you pursue it. Hi, I'm Jim Leffler, CPA, CFE, MBA, and founder of InTune Business Advisors, where for more than 20 years, we've helped business owners enjoy the financial freedom they deserve through superior business valuation, growth, and exit planning services. So what is that one thing that you need to do in order to dramatically improve and increase the value of your business? Discipline. Now, I'm not talking about getting on a plane and just taking off for an island somewhere. I'm talking about taking yourself out of the business. Why? Because buyers of businesses, as I've said before, they buy the businesses. They don't buy the business owners. And if all of your secret sauce and everything that you've done to make your business great is still up here in your head, that's a problem. So, what I mean by disappearing is taking yourself out of the business, and that means documenting everything that you do and then identifying, can you delegate what you do? Can you delete what you do? Or can you automate what you do? Now, one of the first steps you should take is start tracking your time just for a week or 2 and look at, where do I spend my time? How much time am I spending responding to emails, answering phone calls at midnight, going on customer visits, touring vendor facilities, negotiating pricing, and spending time on the manufacturing or shop floor? Look at everything that you do in those and related categories and determine, do I need to be doing all of this? Can I delegate these things? Do I even need to do these things? Are they really adding any value? Or can I automate these things? So that's the first step, is looking within yourself and seeing what you're doing on a day-to-day basis that you can give to someone else, or otherwise just say, hey, I'm done doing this. The second step is taking that same concept and applying it to all processes in your company. And let me introduce you to your new best friend, who is right behind me, and that's this, a whiteboard. Spend a couple of bucks, go to Staples or wherever, grab one, put it up in a conference room. Get people who are involved in any of your major processes, be it purchasing, be it accounting, be it inventory management, be it manufacturing. Get them in the room with the process owner and map each process. I guarantee you, you and your team are gonna have some aha moments where they're gonna say, somebody's gonna say, wait a minute, you're doing this too? Why are you guys doing that when we're responsible for it? Or why are we generating this report twice? It's amazing what happens when you get people in a room and map a process and get everyone seeing the same thing. You can start spotting gaps and bottlenecks and other issues that, if you can solve them, will turn your business into a finely tuned machine. And that is what business buyers covet. That's what they look for. So that's step 2, is finding those gaps and fixing the leaks. Okay? Now, it could be a flow chart, it could be a bullet point with steps. It doesn't have to be fancy. You could always take all of your flow charts and other documentation and throw them into a digital tool like ClickUp later, okay? But start simply. It's the results that matters, what's coming out, what documentation you have, so that if someone comes in off the street they can take a look at your process and immediately say, I understand how your manufacturing process works. I understand how your purchasing process works. Think about how powerful that is when the buyer is doing due diligence on your business and you have all of this laid out. The third element of this is then to not only fix the leaks, but also figure out how can we make these processes more efficient? Where can we use automation in the right way, for example? Where can we cut out waste? That's going to improve your bottom line. So those are tangible results that you can show to prospective buyers in your business. And I call this transferable operational value. What that means is you're the owner, you grew this business, and now it's ready to leave the nest, and it has everything that a prospective buyer needs in order to run it efficiently. You are no longer involved in the business, and the buyers will greatly appreciate that because, again, they don't want to buy you. They want to buy your business. So, I hope that helps. Quick recap to develop your transferable operational value. You need to do three things. One, document how you're spending your time and where you're spending your time, and identify those tasks that you can either delegate, delete, or automate. The second is map all of your major business processes with your team and understand where the leaks are, where the inefficiencies are. The third is take another look at those processes and determine how can we dramatically improve them through automation or through a reorganization of certain roles and responsibilities so that your business is running like a finely tuned machine and is ready for a new buyer to step in and continue to create value. If you're thinking of buying a business, raising capital, or selling your business in the next few years or even in the next decade, click the link below to schedule a free call with me. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Remember, you know your business better than we ever will. Let's make sure that you get a great price so that you can enjoy the financial freedom you deserve. I'm Jim Leffler. Get the insight, get the value, get in tune.